Parking lot indulgence.
Hi, welcome to this episode of Parking Lot Indulgence. Today I'm going to be making a virgin margarita mocktail. But first, I have the parking lot mocktail, which I made on the very first episode, and I also have the designated appletini here. That's the designated appletini to the left and the parking lot to the right. Lots of flavor, lots of great taste. Specialty non-alcoholic beverages for anyone looking to be sober or entering sobriety or anything like that. Okay, so to make the virgin margarita, I'm going to need 2 cups of key lime juice, 1 cup of freshly squeezed orange juice, 1/4 cup of simple syrup, and 1/4 cup of tonic water and coarse salt. Of course, I'm going to cut this recipe in half. I don't think I'm going to make the whole thing. So instead of using 2 cups of key lime juice, I'm going to use 1 cup. And I'm not going to use any fresh ingredients. I'm just going to use this pre-made lime juice here. Actually, I'm going to use half of the 1 cup. I'm not even going to use the whole thing. I can't drink that much. So I'm going to use a half of cup of lime juice instead of 2 cups. I'm going to add this to the shaker. One cup of freshly squeezed orange juice. Wait a second, I forgot the orange juice. Okay, I have the orange juice now. So I'm going to 1 cup of freshly orange juice. Instead of using 1 cup, I'm going to use half of a half. So let me see. This is about half right here. That's still a lot of drink. Okay. 1/4 cup of simple syrup. So I'm going to use half of a half of 1/4 cup. Okay, and now 1/4 cup of tonic water. So I'm going to use half of a 1/4 cup of tonic water. I accidentally forgot to cut the simple syrup down and the tonic water down, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Now I'm going to moisten the glass with a lime. So I get those juices up in there. Moisten the glass and put some margarita salt around the rim. So here's the margarita salt right here. And I'm going to put that around the rim of the glass. And you can use more or less sugar. Like I said, some people don't like a lot of acid, so you might not want to use a lot of lime juice. And some people don't like a lot of sugar, so you might not want to use a lot of simple syrup. It really doesn't matter. You can cut that back if you want to. You don't have to use the exact recipe. So the fact that I didn't cut back on the simple syrup or the tonic water, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can add as much sugar or as less sugar, or more sugar as less acid, or more acid if you want. Now, time for the good part. Now I'm gonna shake it up in the shaker and pour it into the glass, and use a lime slice garnish for the glass, which is optional. Oops. Voila. That is how you make a virgin margarita. There are the three drinks right there: the virgin margarita to the left, the parking lot in the middle, and the appletini to the right. Now it's time to whip up some dessert. For the dessert, I have some pumpkin cake that I picked up from the store. Like I said, I didn't make it. And I garnished the plate with caramel sauce, blueberries, and cashews. Now I'm about to dig in. Now I'm going to dig in. Okay, so now I'm going to go over a couple of rules from my book, Living Around Dangerous Human Predators. Rule number 23. Do not go over 100 to 150 calories per day in sugar intake. Going over the daily limit of 100 calories in sugar for women or 150 calories in sugar for men can be dangerous to your health. It can lead to heart disease, a heart attack, or a stroke. It is life-threatening. If you are in a crisis, fleeing abuse, or currently being abused, do not gain any more weight. You are putting your life in jeopardy, and you will also be bullied for being fat, even if most people say they like fat people. Do not fill up a cup all the way to the top unless it is water, coffee, or tea. Large drinks carry a lot of sugar. I like to use sugar substitute or instead use drinks with 0 calories in it, such as water. You can also limit yourself to eating only fruits and vegetables and one 100-calorie snack per day. So basically, don't eat a lot of sugar is basically what I'm saying. Now, another rule. If you live by yourself and follow recipes, cut the recipes in half so you won't have a bunch of unwanted food left over. If you cook too much food, you will be forced to eat it or throw it away. Do not overspend and do not find new friends during your poverty and abuse crisis to give your food to. They will take advantage of you. Your food should be for yourself. Don't give anything away. Never sell SNAP benefits during your disaster or crisis. It is illegal and you'll end up starving and looking like a fiend later down the line, which will lead to more bullying. Of course, if you aren't being abused, aren't on government assistance, and you are rich and still reading this, then you can and should give away all the food to the needy you wish to give. Your kindness will come back to you. Limit buying groceries down to once a week, once a month, or once a year, or when all of your food runs out, whichever comes first. If you're fleeing abuse, do not spend all of your money eating out. It is a danger to your health, your life, your self-esteem. Eat more affordable, healthier foods and protect yourself from COVID, salmonella, food that's been on the floor, and stale cooking, or by preparing your own meals for yourself. Not so fast. Don't run to a soup kitchen or a food bank so easily. More human predators might be there since most of them don't get any type of assistance. You don't know what type of people are standing in those long lines. Do not trust them so easily. That is why it is important to stock and store food whenever you have money or assistance to buy it. I learned this valuable lesson while I was in California because I didn't have very much food assistance and I was being abused. The food assistance was roughly $15 per month. One time I purchased a Subway gift card from a bootleg on the corner because of soup kitchen food, and the lines were both long and extremely nasty. The gift card had $50 on it and I only paid $20 for it. You do the math. I called the number on the back of the card in front of the person to make sure the money was really there. I just didn't give him $20 and take off running the Subway. Never let your abuser or random strangers think you need them, especially for something as important as food. You should already have your own supply. So basically what I'm saying is you should already have your own supply of food. I wouldn't trust going to a food kitchen. I wouldn't recommend it. The food is nasty. It could have flying debris in it. It could have fingernails in it. It could have roaches in it. It could have spit in it. I wouldn't suggest going to a soup kitchen for food. I would suggest buying your own food with the money you have, using food assistance or cash from your job or whatever you have. And also, if you want to buy bootleg gift cards from strangers and then go take that and buy food with you, you can, but I wouldn't suggest that either. Thank you for tuning in to Parking Lot Indulgence. I'll see you in the next episode.